Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense will have the football first here. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle.
And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The runner takes off to his right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Cadets offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players are just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun running play call. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Black Knights will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 10-yard line. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the Black Knights will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Signs a quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now they'll set up for the point after. They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Black Knights will crank up the tempo.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And now the running back's got it again. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Holding. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Number 23.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Georgia 21, Army 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. The defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action.
The ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Third and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back, makes the catch. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Army.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Physical run earns the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's caught downfield. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. To try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's caught, but out of... Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a quick grab. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Hey, good job by the defense here, not being surprised on 3rd down and 1. The offense elects to throw the ball instead of running for the first down, and the defense is able to come up with a sack.
The Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And here comes the Army offense onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Who makes the grab? The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
To the line. Picks up 7. Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. And the Black Knights looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down play coming up.
2nd down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away.
Number 19 on to take it away.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw it deep. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive with the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit.
Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Finds an open target on the left side.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Whoops it to the running back, but he's got work to do. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Here comes the bunch formation. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? And the quarterback dropping back. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up to 31. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big. Fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Offense getting set. It's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but
here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Army offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the Black Knights will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense now operating in empty. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The pass. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. And the Black Knights will have to punt this one away. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and